Hello, my TikTok family. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. It looks like rain today. I don't know if it'll bypass or not, but the reason why I got on here, I got two things I want to talk to y'all about today. First thing is a channel message I had last night, a dream that God brought to me last night. I keep telling you I'm a chosen one. God said I'm chosen. I'm not going to let nobody change my mind and tell me that I'm not. But anyway, in the channel message dream last night, ooh, a spider web. Let me get that down. In the dream last night, I was standing, I don't know if I was in Ohio or where I was at, but the place was, it was big inside. It was long. It wasn't a house. It wasn't a building. Anyway, where's my pole at? Anyway, I was standing, looking outside, right? I was looking outside, standing in the door of the place. Where's my thing at? Then I guess it was near like a horse stall, like that, where you keep horses at. Anyway, in the dream, I was standing looking out and I seen this, I guess he was a horse trainer maybe. But he was standing in front of the stall where the horse was at, right? In my dream. And I looking at the horse, and it was a black horse, right? Like a black stallion, like to me, a black horse. It was a pretty horse. It was black. Anyway, the trainer was trying to lock the gate, just the stall, I guess. And the horse rushed out the stall and started running up the street, looking at me, right? I stood there and looked at it while I was running. I was telling everybody, run, here come a horse, and everything. And so I locked the door, and I ran to the back of the place, and as the horse took his head through the window, it looked at me, and we were looking eye to eye. I looked right at the horse. Black horse, right? Then I ran to the back of the place, and I locked that door. So the horse, I don't know where the horse went to after that, but when I turned around, I seen dead bodies covered up everywhere. Just dead bodies. And before it happened, I was talking to my sister. Her name was Teresa Jones. She passed away some years ago. May she rest in peace. I was talking to her in my dream, and I let her hold my purse in my dream. And when that happened, she ran, and I was trying to find her to see where did she run to, and I couldn't find her. But I seen dead bodies covered up inside the place. And I was saying to myself, oh, my brother, he going to be coming trying to find us. His name is Legit. I said, he going to be coming trying to find us. That's what I was saying in my dream. That was a strange dream, y'all. Okay, the next dream. I had this dream, I guess, about a month ago. So I've just been waiting on the Lord to tell me when to reveal this dream that he brought to me. Because it really freaked me out. I was like, what is going on? Okay? Okay, now this is the dream that's going to hit y'all. Y'all going to be like, what? Okay, like I said, I'm a chosen one, right? So in the dream, I went inside of either it was a library or a college. I don't know what I went in there for something. I don't know if I went in there to fill out some paperwork. I went in there for something. And when I went inside the building, this lady, I guess a worker, she walked up to me and she said, hey, Miss Williams. I said, hi. She said, I got something for you. I said, oh, for me? She said, yeah. So she walked off and she went in her office. She came back out and she had an envelope in her hand, a letter. I said, who is this from? So I was standing up at a podium, y'all, in the place, in my dream. I was standing up at a podium. In a dream, I opened up the letter in my dream. And I started reading the letter, and I started crying in my dream, y'all. I started crying in my dream. I reading the letter. The person was saying that They was proud of me. They loved me. And that they my uncle. I'm like, wait a minute. In the dream. I remember looking at the top of the letter. It said Ken, K-E-N. Last name McGehee. M-C-G-E-H-E-E. I said, I don't even know a Ken McGehee. I said, but the McGehees was the people that had my ancestors for slaves back in the day. So I said, Ken. It didn't say Ken Jr. Our senior just said Ken, K-E-N, M-C-G-E-H-E-E, Ken McGehee. See, he was saying that he was my uncle in my dream, in the letter. I was like, wow. So I Googled it, the person's name, and it's a Ken McGehee. He's in the military. And I was like, okay, is that his father? So Ken McGehee is in the military. Do you know me? Do you know me? If you do, we probably need to take a blood test. Because I got a kind of message. I don't know if it's from your daddy or who it's from. But he's saying he's my uncle. He's my uncle. And he was congratulating me in my dream. I never even met this man before in my life. So, TikTok family, if y'all can help me out, help me out. Because that God is an awesome God, honey. He'll bring stuff to you don't even know nothing about. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. So, Ken McGehee. I guess you will be junior, because I know the senior is still not living. And that was a letter. That's the letter I supposed to been getting a long time ago. They were trying to keep me from getting. Time will tell, won't it? And God don't make mistakes, and God not a liar. So if God say Ken McGehee, he's my uncle, he my uncle. Okay? He's my uncle. If God say he my uncle, he my uncle. Because God is not a liar. Okay? So if you want to challenge that, let's take a DNA test. Okay? So y'all have a wonderful and blessed day today. Peace out.